Alright, here goes nothing. I know a lot of people have asked for it. Finally doing my T4 turbo setup, my budget T4 system in the white powerstroke. So I'm gonna try to do a best. I tore it. I already got the turbo out, so I should have done like a step-by-step, but I'll kind of give you an idea of what you guys need moving forward and what I wish I had that I was able to get from a couple buddies and the shop I work at. So, well, let's start off with, you're going to need, I'll show you guys. Where is it? So originally, I thought I was going to need this. This is a 10 mil snap-on quarter drive swivel ball. It's a ball and socket swivel, not a U-joint. Don't use the U-joint ones; they break. I've broken 2 of them already. What you need, I'll show you which bolt it is. So, I just washed my hands off, so I really don't want to get too dirty here. Trying to show you guys this, but all right. So, turbo sits like this, right? You kind of see this when you're in the engine bay. To get down in here, okay, see it right there? That little guy. I'll show you. You are going to need something to this matter. This is a snap-on, okay, and it's an extension with a swivel. It's all one unit, okay. Like I said, 10 mil snap-on. It's actually a 3/8 drive with a 10 mil end on it. So you gotta do, you know, you're in the engine bay, all that happy stuff, and you gotta get down in here. You gotta get in between the collector, pedestal. It's kind of a pain. Let me go light so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing here. But I figured I'd make some short clips of me going about doing this. So here, that's better. So there it is, way the hell down there. So you're gonna take your swivel, you have it at an angle about like that, right? Boom. So it's tight. It's very tight, but that's how I broke that one free. Like I said, 10 mil extension swivel, 3/8 drive. Like I said, I tried this one. Problem with this one is you can't, the 1/4-inch drive extension, right? So when I say that, I mean this extension, right? All it does is it twists. So when you're just twisting the extension, I actually broke a 3/8 to 1/4-inch adapter along with the extension twisting. So the 10 mil quarter drive swivel didn't work for me. Like I said, that 3/8 drive extension swivel is what took the cake. It was thick enough, it's impact style, so you can actually break that bolt free. It was tight. I mean, I had a long Matco ratchet on it, and when it freaking broke free, it scared me. It surprised me. The other difficult one, the 2 front ones are super easy, right? You got your 2 fronts, you know, you're looking at the turbo and the engine bay like this. That one's the easy. I have a high pressure oil pump crossover because it was kind of a pain, so. But I had the swivel, I got that one out. That's easy to get out. This one, on the other hand, as you can see, looks like it got cut, right? Well, that's because I had to cut it. So I used my handy dandy Sawzall. And we're all about budget here, so to be honest, this 24 volt brushless cobalt Sawzall has been absolutely awesome Same as my other Cobalt stuff, my Cobalt Light. Yeah, I know it's not Snap-on, it's not Matco, it's not Cornwell, whatever. I don't care. It works. Diablo blade. Cut sideways, actually cut the head of the bolt off. So now, I'll go open the engine bay, show you guys. You have that left, which really isn't a big deal. I can get that out. I'm not too concerned. So that's gonna come out. But yeah, turbo's out. Quick overview on up pipes, right? For the up pipes, I'll show you what you'll need. Initially, what you want to not do, you initially don't want to, when you go down in there, you're trying to get the up pipes loose, do yourself a favor, PB Blast WD-40. I think PB Blaster is the best stuff. Croyle is another good brand. Torque CB is what we use at work at our shop, at the shop I work at part-time. Torque CB is good, penetrating oil. That's the better of the PB, but PB's plenty good. Soak your up pipe to manifold, nuts and bolts, soak them, let them sit a night. It does work, it indeed does work. But what you'll need for that is, if I can find it. Okay, so I don't have any 6-point, so I get this thing to focus here. Come on. There you go. 10mm line wrench. It's got a little hole so you can fit in there. Brake lines, fuel line, whatever you're going to use it for. You're going to need this because if you take a 10mm with a 12-point, like I said, any other wrench is going to be a 12-point like that. It's going to round off. Like I said, so on my bolts for the up pipe to manifold bolts, they were 10mm heads, and then actually the nuts were a 1/2-inch nut. So 1/2-inch drive, 3/8 on the up pipe manifold to up pipe nut, and then a 10mm. Like I said, use a 10mm line wrench, otherwise you'll round them off. I use some heat. I actually use, if I can find, it doesn't matter. Yeah, right here. I use just a propane torch. Got my nuts hot on the up pipes. I have some bolts down here. It doesn't, I mean, you guys don't need to see that, but that's how I got the up pipes off. Actually, again, I had to use a Sawzall to cut 2 of them. Do yourself a favor when you're doing this. At least put a 3/8, or at least put a 1/2-inch or 10mm, whichever side you can reach on the up pipe bolts on the bottom half of the up pipes, and just make sure they spin. Because if they're so rusted in the manifold and they don't spin, then if you go to cut them, then they're stuck in the manifold, they're stuck in the up pipe, you can't move them, and it becomes a pain in the ass. So that's another thing. But I mean, that's about it. So that's kind of a quick overview of getting the turbo out, special stuff I used. Like I said, I kept the merge on the turbo, like the turbo T4 flange. So leave that on there, pull it all up as an assembly, the up pipes will slip out, yada, yada, yada. So that's a quick update, and I'll be back once I get the T4 system on.